What we learned from India vs Australia T20I series. What didn't work for India? Not winning enough tosses to start with. On a serious note, let's take a look at some of the points on why India came second in the series. First, Harmanpreet Kaur's form. Harman had 2 failures in both losses and their captain is a key figure for them if India are to win in the format, going by the past records. They will be hoping for their captain to turn up sooner if they were to compete consistently in T20Is. Heavy dependence on top 4 in all situations. India depend a lot on their top 4 of Shafali, Verma, Smriti Mandhana, Jemimah Rodrigues and Harmanpreet Kaur to win matches with the bat. Shafali and Smriti had a good opening game and both had starts in the last match, whereas Jemimah couldn't build on her ODI form and Harman's struggles continued. In the last 2 T20s, they lost all these 4 players inside the first 10 overs and in the end, regardless of how they finished, the scores weren't enough for Australia on a historically chasing crown. Third, safety first approach. After they lost the first 4 wickets, India sent out Deepti Sharma in both times, opting for a safety first approach, while a team like Australia continued to attack from 33 for 4 in the opening fixture. India's approach is never optimal method considering teams rarely get bowled out in T20I regardless of how they play. India's number 11, Renuka Singh Thakur has batted 5 times in 38 T20Is. This suggests India's fear of getting bowled out is unfounded. 4. Lack of variety in bowling. India played an unchanged 11 in all 3 matches. They had 4 right-arm pacers and 2 off spinners. Renuka Singh Thakur had her troubles at DY Patil and Titas Sadhu is young. Amanjot Kaur bowled only 4 overs in the series. This goes back to what everyone has been talking about, the lack of SLA and leg spinners in the 11 to add variety to the attack. What worked? Although it's difficult to pick what worked when India had lost 2 matches in the series, let's look at some of the promising signs. First, importance of openers. Although Smriti didn't have the best series with the strike rate, she finished as the leading run getter. And on the other hand, Shafali Verma showed why they keep persisting with her in the format, even with a few failures. The numbers suggest whenever these two come good, India go on to win a lot of matches. Second, emergence of Titas, Sadhu and Shreyanka Patil. Titas Sadhu caught Australia by surprise in the first game, and although she couldn't do much in the remaining 2 matches, which is natural in this format, India would be putting a lot of faith on the young pacer from Bengal. Shreyanka Patil already showed what she can do in the series against England, but the young player's willingness to bowl the tough overs stood out against Australia, and she could be looking to build on that confidence. Shreyanka's emergence also meant Deepti Sharma could bowl in the middle overs without worrying about bowling in the power play, and it seems to work for Deepti as well. Third, Richa Ghosh's evolution. Richa Ghosh at number 5 is something India are heavily invested in, and the young batter has that effortless power teams need at that position. The way she batted in the final T20I from 66 for 4 could set the template if they are to free themselves from the heavy dependence on the top 4. Fourth, Pooja Vastrakar, the T20 bowler. Pooja has been evolving continuously as a bowler in the format, and after an indifferent first fixture, she has shifted to bowling in the middle and the end overs, and that worked for India. She could be a handy option with the ball for India if she is used that way.